that means Falcons AP.Bren will be the new SPS champs.
We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. As we enter the drafts, ladies and gentlemen, for game number 6. We do see that Team Liquid Philippines, they do have the blue side, and Falcons AP.Bren have the red. Roger going to be picked up first and foremost here with the Zas being banned out by FCAP.
Usual, right? Team Liquid, we expected this. They really like to circle around, revolve around the Roger. Is a flex pick with Falcons AP.Bren. One of the hero that was Edith likes to be banned in the first phase. Let go. They will take it away.
Oh man, this Julian win rate continues to, like, it's 61% considering how often it's been picked up.
That's a lot.
I thought it'd be closer towards that 50% mark, but it still hasn't dropped from 60 just yet. Now TLPH, they see this and they're like, oh man, we banned out the Fanny, but it's a good thing because now that they have Julian, it does bring a couple of other options. I'm curious to see whether Carl TZ is maybe even considering picking up the Hayabusa this game to try to play that early game strat that they've been known to do throughout the group stage and the earlier sections of playoffs.
That and Zushin, right? I mean, Zushin is also a possibility here. Perhaps for Team Liquid now that Edith is already locked in. So let's hear it. Team Liquid will lock in the Arlet and the Zushin.
Okay, I actually kind of like this. A flex pick for the side of TLPH, a strong anchor in this Jushin, making sure that Julian is forced to use the enhanced swords more often than not, rather to get away compared to engaging very hard and sustaining.
Okay, but it looks like Moskov is going to be the final pick for Falcons AP.Bren in the first phase of the drafts as we start to enter the second. And technically, both of these teams hold a fair amount of flex, right? I mean, technically for TLPH earlier on, we did see that the Julian could be flexed. Will we be seeing that same approach once again? Natan now, the ban here, they understand that TLPH, they do have a few ace cards up their sleeves. Earlier on, MidiQT was able to rock in the Beatrix, but this does still see and say that the Roger can still be placed in that gold lane and the Hayabusa banned out.
This is a beautiful read coming in from Falcons AP.Bren, right? Because that means the fact that they're banning out Natan, they have a sneaking suspicion that this Roger might actually go into the gold lane. So they're really going to pinch down on as many gold laners as possible to force Roger into that position. Because now that TLPH are banning out Assassins, if they ban out the Nolan on top of it all, then Falcons AP.Bren are in a great spot where they have the Julian that can be flexed with no real answers.
Yeah, that, and also they're aware that their composition is quite low on range. And against Natan, yeah, that can demolish your composition, your formation as well. And to stop it off, wow, very fast bans here from both teams, like Export and Kaja respectively banned out.
Terizla?
Yeah, I think they want to have the Terizla picked up for themselves, but they also want Falcons AP.Bren to answer the question: what is it? Where is this Julian going to go? Give us some form of an idea. But Falcons AP.Bren, they can easily go for the Terizla on their side, but then TLPH can instantly respond with an X-Borg if they wanted to.
Because remember, right? I mean, even if, let's say, Falcons AP.Bren pick up something like the Terizla, we've seen that the Jushin was so great at maneuvering around this Terizla. And technically, if the Terizla gets picked up, then that's Edith in the roam too. So it's not a fair share like something like a Tigreal that has a lot more lockdown. But they don't do it. They don't take the bait. They're going to pick up the Thamus instead. Team Liquid PH with the X-Work being banned out. Does Thamus win lane against the Terizla?
It does at level 1, and it's under a couple of conditions, right? It really depends what the focus of the Terizla is supposed to be, whether it's wave clear, looking to rush level 2 as early as possible, or whether or not he's willing to give priority over to the Thamos at level 1 so that he minimizes the trade when he can get stronger at level 2. But at this point in time, I made a mistake earlier about calling out on the export, which was banned out by the side of TLPH, which is why Falcons AP.Bren are more comfortable taking the Thamos in this sector. But TLPH need to consider a couple of things. Even if Arlet goes into that side of the map, yes! Now they have playmaking capabilities. They have a way to punish anybody who dives a little too hard with the help of that Ruby, and still, it doesn't give much information about the lane matchups to Falcons AP.Bren.
Technically, very strong team fight from the side of Team Liquid, right? 4 out of the 5 heroes can crowd control you. And Falcon AP.Bren, they need to be aware of that. So I'm guessing this Julian will go to the jungle and they have to secure a strong mid laner here. I I sniff a Lilia against a Ruby, against an R, like against an Alpha
Yeah.
hero that can and want to engage you up close and personal. Lilia can be that solution.
I think they need high ground, right? I think they need high ground because technically at this point, everyone from the side of Falcons AP.Bren, they're very in it to win it, go big or go home type of heroes, right? They need to go up close and personal
whoa, Julian
against
mid.
the Ruby. But it looks like they're gonna be picking up the Fredrin once again. Julian in the mid lane. It's highly punishable by this composition that Team Liquid have brought to the table.
I'm not 100% sure whether this Fredrin was actually the correct choice here. I guess they could. No, it's difficult to find any kind of setup for this Julian in the side lane, so putting him in the mid lane is going to opt to say, hey, we don't mind giving you that pressure, but at the same time, when we have this Edith, hopefully that's going to be the difference maker in terms of finding that priority.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the 10 hero that will enter the Land of Dawn for our potentially final game.
Yeah, championship point once again for Falcons AP.Bren. With a very interesting draft that they have brought, they are willing to double down on this Fredrin as a utility jungler once again. It was able to work out before, but will it work out the second time? Only time will tell, as once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go into the Land of Dawn for the next game in this best of 7 series.
Is everybody ready? This is championship point. It's going to be TLPH on the blue side up against FCAP on the red. And if Falcons AP.Bren win this match, they win it all to be crowned the new champions here at the Snapdragon Pro Series. Good luck to both of our competitors.
Yeah, may the best team win. Team Liquid PH and a Falcons AP.Bren now. A quick check on towards the...
Wait, what?
Oh, okay, Warcry for Roger.
Wait, hold on. How did wait, no. Few as well as Owen don't have any EXP. Did Few end up missing a minion because of that leash? I can't say that for sure, but in the meantime, Sanji already at level 2 at this point of time, which we're seeing the first interaction on the top side. Samford doesn't mind trading heavily against Flap TZ, and again, this all depends on the position of his Molten Sights.
See, there are I think both teams now, they want to show more aggression here in the early game. Turtle as well. On the other side, Ogwin and Super Marco, they want to somehow trade against Benny.
Oh, the Lycan Pass forcing the Flicker out of there. Benny, if he had Purify, he probably would have moved backwards, and he doesn't mind actually absorbing the damage. But here we go. Kyle TZ. Wait, cut away! Kyle TZ getting chunked a little by Carl. That true damage is going to come in handy, but at the same time, Fredrin, very sustainable in the early game.
Very good recovery there by Falcons AP.Bren. Turtle is up soon, so yeah, I think that's going to be their main focus. But Sanji and JP, I think their combination is going to be nasty in the mid.
Yeah, and they're going to leave JP the entire mid-wave so that he can hit level 4 or get very close to level 4, while both Sanji, the Sansan duo, is going to be sitting up on top side to hit level 4 as soon as possible.
Let's see here, the first turtle take, well, FCAP, no answer. Seems like they will concede the first neutral objective here. No clear compensation just yet, though. So, yeah, it will be just Team Liquid winning on rotation.
Man, I need to know what happened in that early stage of the game, because both Ogwin as well as Few have not hit level 4. So at some point, they ended up losing a couple of minions, maybe to a trade, maybe to an interaction. It's tough to say, but Samford actually doing a very good job here on the top side of the map with that Brave Smite to make sure he's winning out a majority of these trades against Flap.
Well, Sanji here being invasive. But no clear engagement. Well, there's a knockup, but it seems like no follow-up just yet. Yeah, Carl TZ is also in that fray. So, ooh, that's an I'm offended wasted.
Yep, and Few looking for an opportunity. Final Slash is going to connect onto him. This could be first blood straight away. Samford finds it, and Kyle trades back onto Sanji's side. Vengeance is going to be popped by Flap, but at the same time, you can see that Alpha does not care. He's not opting to hit him. He's chunking Ogwin down with the help of Ruby as well. Ogwin manages to survive just in time, and we finally see the Sky Piercer purchase from Betty QT.
Ah, that's a nasty interaction. It's a 1-for-1. And it was Few for Yeah, both mid laners, right, technically taken out. So that's an equal trade. Even balance as well. And you can see here, in the mid side, it's a 2-for-1.
Oh, Few, he's trying to get back into Kyle. Oh! He gets a double eye offended underneath the turret with the flicker. Nice play from JP, forcing Few and as well as Kyle to lose their battle spells. A 2-for-1.
Oh, how he wished that Few has no flicker that time. But it's gonna be JP providing vision here for his team as well. Telling that, Kyle TZ is taking his purple buff, so what are we gonna do? Again, top lane has not been touched. Meanwhile, Roger and Moskov also here. Not much action here. They're just chilling, they're just farming.
I mean, with those missing battle spells, TLPH can opt to maybe go for an invade at this point in time. Look at the pressure that they're generating down on this bot side, and they are more than happy to actually team fight against Falcons AP.Bren now.
See here again, I think Falcons AP.Bren, they will concede on this turtle take. Even they will not re-engage. I may be wrong.
Yeah, but here we go. The Amafenda onto Ogun once more, forcing him to flicker. The only one left who actually has it in this match. The rest are all currently on cooldown as Sanji giving a taste. Wait, hold on. Sanji getting chunked out, forced to use his ult to reposition himself. Again, Kyle, he's able to tank a lot of damage, but this 3v2 situation here, and Ogun doesn't have his flicker. Forced to use the Primal Wrath to actually initiate, but here comes Super Marco as well. JP still being a nuisance. Sanford finds the kill onto Ogun's side as Flap now getting into the mix. Procs his War Cry and his Vengeance as well. Appraises Wrath dodge by Sanford. An amazing play as Benny QT finds one, looking for a second. Skypiercer procs one more time.
Team Liquid finds the double for Benny, and that might be the snowball that they need. Super Marco, okay, looking for just to clear the wave with that SOD. But yeah, Team Liquid, again, a very healthy 2,500 gold lead already established. And now, what does it say? Structure will be their main priority, especially the bottom side.
Yeah, I mean, hold on, the final slap pushes Ogun away. Sanji doesn't have enough mana to actually double up on the stacks on Ogun, so they can't reposition. That tier 1 down bot side has been sacrificed by Falcons AP.Bren. Super Marco, I guess he was scared of trying to defend it. He could have gotten dove under turret because there was no information on the map.
Yeah, now Falcons AP.Bren, they're struggling. They're punching air, looking for compensation. Let's see here, perhaps on the third turtle later on, they might have a say and they might strike back. Team Liquid, though, very, very comfortable lead, I have to say. And of course, yeah, Benny with the 2 kills added to his name. Benny can snowball Windtalker and Skypiercer, so that's very aggressive already from Benny.
Yeah, and Kyle finally with the Thunderbelt. JP does find Few, absorbs the entire damage of the enhanced size, also losing his flicker while in the mid lane. Easy has to use his vengeance. Gonna get repositioned once more. Sanji tries the ult on top of him, and now Kyle trying to chase him down. He's eventually gonna run out of mana here, but Sanji is getting a lot of value repositioning. Oh no! The Spirit of Alpha does not connect on towards Kyle's side. Carl is currently 2 levels ahead of Kyle at this point in time, unless Ogun has something to say.
See, it seems like Team Liquid, though, have more control in the turtle spit. Kyle TZ hovering around, ready to steal, but it's 5 men rotating.
Yep, and the Amafenda is already down. Earth Shadow connects onto 1. Energy Eruption.
Wow.
Alive as Benny QT procs the Skypiercer one more time. This snowball lead is going to extend, forcing the enhanced swords for Few to get the heck out of there. The Zhu Xin is really teaching him a bit of forcing medicine that he didn't want to taste.
I mean, 2 minutes ago, it was just a 2K gold lead. They have doubled their lead in economy in the span of 2 minutes. And take a look at the structure as well. Mid-tier 1. Man, if your mid-tier 1 is down below minute number 9, that's not a good sign.
It really isn't. And Sanji, he's not going to reposition anybody. He needs to recharge on his mana. And in the meantime, Benny QT clears and saves the top tier 1 and also completes his endless battle.
Yeah, things might be worse here for Falcons AP.Bren in the coming minutes. We are now entering the mid game, folks, and yeah, Team Liquid, they are just hammering Falcons AP.Bren currently. So let's see here. Adjustments maybe, but they need more items for Super Marco.
Yeah, Super Marco hasn't even completed his DHS yet. JP being very aggressive. The Amafenda does actually connect on towards Few, forcing him out with the enhanced sword. Sanford unfortunately does not connect with the final slash, and you can just see that once TLPH has the advantage, they will stop at nothing.
Yeah, again, Team Liquid being very proactive around the map here. Even Kyle TZ against Kyle TZ earlier. It shows that, yeah, Kyle TZ just respects Kyle TZ a lot in that mid. And yeah, for now, all structure here for inside of Team Liquid is still standing, though top lane is very weak. So Falcons AP.Bren, they want to open that window from that top lane.
Yeah, a very passive approach right now from the side of Falcons AP.Bren. Again, this is all because TLPH have that 5k lead. A single bad fight could mean the end of all their outer tier turrets. Now this purple buff getting contested as Carl extends his lead to 4 levels ahead of Kyle. Ooh, luckily Kyle is able to win the Retribution battle there, but that's totally fine because now they know he doesn't have Retri, they get a free Lord.
Yeah, exactly, the bait out, right? Well, Few will accompany, escort this minion top lane, finding compensation as they concede yet another neutral objective.
And with that being said, the completion of the Brute Force Breastplate, it's 3 items for the side of Carl TZ. He's got more than enough CDR to have like a, what, 13? No, 15-second cooldown on that Spear of Alpha?
Yeah, I think so, And just playing around with the passive as well is the way to go for the Alpha here. Now, First Lord though. Falcons AP.Bren, I'm sure they have enough resources to take him down here before touching the inhibitors. But if Team Liquid force a fight and finds an opening, that might not be the case.
Yeah, it's only 10 minutes. Oh, wait, I forgot. Carl is actually level 15. It's even shorter. It's like 12 seconds at this point to use that Spear of Alpha. And you can see that Sanji just using the lantern, making sure that FCAP can't even protect their turret. He's so aggressive and actually pulls in Black TZ despite the vengeance. He blows him up. Benny QT finds another kill.
Oh, that might be enough for Team Liquid to even get the proper Snowball. Ogwin will try to sacrifice himself here, but Benny does not want to give and waste the gold.
Yep, and Carl TZ just walks by his side just in case he pops that Primal Wrath. And Ogwin, he already used it earlier. They had nothing, but at the very least, on the opposite side of the map, they're getting a little bit of pressure. Wait, Sanford? Does he actually stop it? Oh, he does! He stops Few from actually recalling, gets the final slash off of him. Few's in a lot of trouble because he's already used all of his abilities, and Sanford just beating him down to a pulp!
Stop it, Sanford. Again, showing the dominance from that EXP lane. And Team Liquid, they have, again, a chance to take more resources from the jungles of Falcons AP.Bren. Falcons AP.Bren, they're behind a bunch of gold, right? Almost at a 10k mark, and of course, they will sacrifice the tier 2 top lane.
And this is going to set up for a checkmate angle, because that's a BOD completed by Benny QT. If he's not getting these kills, I don't know what's wrong with it. Because it's almost impossible at this point, right? Falcons AP.Bren, if they lose an inhibitor, and they're already losing their Magic Sentry at the same time, this next Lord push is going to be devastating.
One good news, though, for Falcons AP.Bren, Super Marco, technically online, right? Corrosion, Golden Staff, and DHS, it's ready. Falcons AP.Bren, that's also a reason why they are not turtling their base, looking for openings, looking for potential openings off of the back of Super Marco.
I think the hardest part is that they can't seem to get past JP. He's been making some incredible plays in the early game here so far. Falcons AP.Bren, if they clump up too close together, the I'm Offended is going to get more value than it should.
Well, let's see again. On the other side, though, quite contrast. Oh, purple buff invasion?
Ooh, they're going to get it. JP finds the I'm Offended onto 2 targets. Oh, the final slashing guarantee as the Spear of Alpha confirms these kills. They find Kyle. Open, forced to use the Primal Wrath. He gets melted down by Benny QT as Sanji takes out Super Marco. What a fast response by TLPH. They're going to end this all by themselves. Few, you're up next on the chopping block.
You blink, you miss. 4v1. A lot of... yeah, I don't think they can defend this.
Who knows? Enhanced swords to try and clear it up, and even the flicker to catch him off guard. GG, well played. A clean game by TLPH to regain confidence for match point.
Both teams are now sitting at match point as we're going all the way to game number 7. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the grand finals here at the Snapdragon Pro Series. And once again, TLPH have come back again to even out the scoreboard.
Oh, what a wonderful game that we see there, right? Not a lot of feints this time around, a single mistake, a lot of heavy playmaking coming up from TL.